I came in here to give you a shot of this balloon flower. I'll get the light right on it, but I really think they're neat. That's about the only time they look like a balloon like that before they open. There's one of my wild geraniums in the back there. And some more balloon flowers, spiderworts, ticks size of dogs. My daylilies just starting to open in here. Betty Woods, pretty double. Yellow primroses down there. Sun drops, sun spots. On the back patio here, give you a look down over the side. They're on their way out now, but this is some of the plantation lilies. People call them Easter lilies. Correct name, plantation. Top view of our little Japanese maple. Taking us into the light, so it's a matter of me going around to the other side to make this work. Going up the wall, there's our pretty butterfly bush in there. And we got a couple hundred of those. And very few butterflies. Back out there where I dumped the leaves and everything in the fall, I've got all kinds of flowers that were in here that have come up from seed. Rather pretty out there. You think I'm jerking it here? Let me walk out there. I only have a few of my pretty roses left. And got rosette disease in them, aphid mite. Queen of the meadow coming up here, pink. Kind of a bizarre looking flower on it, but they are pretty in a cluster. I like it where it's wet. Those should be growing up north quite well. More of our salvia. Where I've lost my roses, I put these in. Bees love them. Going down here, Russian sage. True Russian sage. All the fruit. And over there we have a, can't think of the name, chast tree. Got a pink one on the other side. This is just starting to bloom. Give you some idea. Charlotte Schaefer has those out in El Paso, Texas. And here we are, clear over in Tennessee. They do quite well here. Sometimes we lose them to the ground, but they come back up like a peony from the root zone. What a mass of color. I don't know what I got on this thing for flowers, because Light's getting bright enough where I can't see my screen, which always makes it more interesting, I guess. I did the walkthrough last year, so I figured if you want to see the individual flowers, you could bring up what I did on them last year. Catch fly. I've never seen a fly on them, but I sure as hell haven't seen a caught one. So whoever gave it that name. There's that salvia again. If you want one from that hummingbirds dearly love, this is it. Spreads by the root, spreads by seed. Put it out where it can get at least a half a day of sun. If you have a moist area, just stick it in the ground. That one even would do well up north. Another variety of our geraniums again. Yeah, I've got a lot of blue color. Like the blue. Got lots of other colors out there. I got anybody out there bored, they can come and deadhead these every day. People ask me if I deadhead them. Well, I guess that would take me about 14 hours to do all the daylilies on this place. Pumpkin kid down in there. Another cactus plant back there, western Caryopteris, not Coreopteris, Caryopteris. Comes up on its own different places by seed. Take that off of there. There's your pumpkin kid, and there's another shot of the plantation lilies. Hardy amaryllis in there. About the only thing you have to do with these is dig them up and divide the bulb. It doesn't have to be done very often. And little goblins down here. Indian blankets, if you will. And most of them have already been spent. Now we're going to pan around here and go up the other side. The clover yard is doing beautiful. Can't say it's any cheaper than grass. You got to put all the bug dope on it. Keep the grubs out of it. One of my favorites, man catcher. Big on orange, but that one kind of grabs you and flips you around. Pandora's box. Potentilla. K Dykes, Catherine Dykes. It's amazing to see all of these plants blooming at the same time. Dwarf canna, and you got your plantation lily, and then you got your daylily, all of them at the same time. Bizarre year. Nice spreader from Mago. Kind of hard to get both sides of the sidewalk at the same time. That top tier on those daylilies, to give you some idea, that's 160 feet. And there's 3 tiers in there. Over 400 varieties. Monteriopteris. Planted one, I've got them everywhere right here. I just let them do their thing. After a couple of years, the adult plant seems to die out. More butterfly bush back in there. Spireas. That one's just coming on nice. This one here is already spent. I need to come down here and cut them all off. Cut them all off, they come back and they look like that. So all you got to do with them is just cut the dead flowers off. They need to be dead-headed, or you can cut them back halfway. Spring, you can cut them to the dirt. I want you to see this lemon wave up here. It's all by itself so you can see it. And this is how it gets this name. Because of the leaves, not the flower. Pretty accent plant. Turns off in the 90s, it's not so pretty. There's a lot of scorch here. And this ends my tour with something that I've never seen in the East, and that's a seed on a yucca. Pollinated by one type of moth. Yucca moth, you find it out west, but I've never ever seen it in Tennessee. I believe we've had that over 10 years now, but there again, we've had such a strange year. I imagine a lot of those were blown all the way from the west to the east, with our prevailing winds from that direction. This is a false one. Kind of a pretty flower if I can get it. There's one open. That regular yucca, as you know, bright white, was absolutely beautiful. And my favorite on the butterfly bush. Pretty color. I have white ones, purple ones, blue ones. They come up from seed, you never know what you're going to get, but most of them are the pretty lavender bluish color. These are supposed to be a bluer color, but this year they're almost a purple. So there again, you figure it out. I'll give you one more shot here of Dancing Winds flower bed. And there's puppy and love for you. That's a light pole. For all you people out there that couldn't figure that out. All the way back around where I started, which is right there.